Hello, everyone. Welcome to a fantastic episode of the Bias Football Take Show. My name is Obina. I know you guys missed me last week. Well, I had a bunch of things I had to deal with, but I'm here. I'm alive. I'm well, and I'm ready to kick it. Um, with me in the show today, with me on the show today, we have the other panelists. Please introduce yourselves, guys.
My name is Oluwaseun Winsala, and it's good that we have two guests today that decided to join us.
Guess. Am I a guest?
We have two guests. One would always run away when their team loses, and one will come when their team wins. So, but we're always here. No matter the weather, come rain, come shine, we are standing strong. Stand strong. Obiyo no go.
You know the minus, right?
Well, Samuel, thanks for inviting me again, guys.
We have Sam, a return guest on the show. Sam, I think there are some people that we need to have as co-panelists. Sam and Olu.
Yeah.
Sam and Sam, yeah.
Per episode, we should be getting paid.
Yeah.
Getting paid.
But yeah, no, it's good to have you back, Sam. How have you guys been? How is life? Any plans for the holidays? What are you guys doing?
I'll go. Life is good.
Why are you stuttering now? Why
Because I was waiting for you to talk now.
No, and I'll be family man now. Me, I'm just here hanging out with the people.
Okay. Well, I've been good. Life is great as always. Packing. We're going to Nigeria for the holidays, so looking forward to that dirty December, you know what I mean?
Oh, this guy is going to paint the town red. I'm
Yeah.
trying to be like you, Sam.
Nah, shit. I'm trying to be like you.
Is there space in your suitcase?
There's space. Come on, Jen. Come on.
I just go back, people.
I'm about to give
go and
those
liquidate
Yankee vibes.
Go and liquidate the economy in Nigeria.
They told us you have to come with 6M, so
I'm
thinking that. But yeah, so pretty much it's mainly been packing, but so far so good. It's a great day that United lost.
Yeah. No, we'll touch on that.
No, I'm just saying,
they're asking you how
it's a great day when they lose.
Why are you connected to United?
I'm just putting it out there, guys.
No. He's happy for the day.
I'm happy for the day. And what made my day a lot better was that.
Yeah. So why are you defensive?
Don't be.
I'm not defensive. I'm not defensive. I'm just chilling.
Okay, how are you, Shane? How are you?
Me, I'm always alive. I'm always kicking. I'm always chilling.
That's good, man.
I just came here to hang out with people, you family men. So.
Oh no, we're good, man. And personally, I'm good. Can't complain. The year has been a very good year for me personally. Yeah, I know, all things considered, let me preface it with that because there are many things going on in the world. So yeah, we're good, man. We're good. All right, let's jump right into the show. So this week we have quite a number of things on. So I'm sure everyone has been seeing Spotify raps and Apple raps for like podcasts and songs. So I think Sean will touch on the Spotify rap and tell us how we are doing with the audience, with our fans, with the listeners. But I will start off with saying thank you guys for listening before we get to that. Thank you so much for listening. We appreciate you for hanging out with us, over the course of from the second part of the year. When do we even start, Sean? Actually,
we started like few games before the mid-season.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
As far back as like March, right? Yeah.
I think March. Yeah. I can't remember exactly.
Are you including when you guys actually started like your first episode?
Yeah.
Yes.
I believe you guys started earlier this year, like January.
Yeah. No. Wow. We didn't start in January. We didn't start in January. Did you start in January?
Maybe March. I think March because I know
March.
It might be January, man. So, look at us, man. Have we gotten so big that we don't even remember?
If I remember correctly, I believe that's when you guys started.
Yeah. Okay. Well. So on this week's episode, we'll go over the Spotify, wrap up and the numbers for the year, and then we'll go over the games from this past weekend. There were some interesting results. And then so the Confederation of African Football just did the awards, and we'll discuss that. It was a big night for the Nigerian players, for Nigeria and Morocco. Let's actually just put it that way, but
Yeah.
mostly for the Nigerian. Nig- it was a big night for Nigeria. Nigeria's what's called federation, and then well, there has been a change at the top of the league, at the top of the Premier League. So we'll touch on that. The events from this past weekend, have resulted in a new team being top of the league midway through December. So we'll touch on that, and then we'll talk about strikers. In the world now, the best strikers in the world. Obviously, a lot of people say Haaland is the best striker in the world because of his numbers. But we'll talk about what it means to be a striker in the modern age, and players who can lay claim to being the best strikers in the world right now. And then we'll talk about the upcoming games for this weekend. And there's time. Sam alluded to the fact that Manchester United lost today. There were Champions League. There were games in the Champions League today, so we might just laugh at United because they are out. I think we should even start off with that. Shane, how do you feel?
Start with what?
The Champions League, today's
No.
game now.
I'm not interested in talking Champions League.
No. The
States-
only reason I bring that up is because do you remember when they did the draws?
No. You don't talk about that. Let's stick to the script, please.
Wait, no. This
Let's
is
see the
just
script.
a side piece. Wait, side piece.
We're supposed to be talking about Spotify Rap now. You are starving the fans of appreciation. You see, I want to appreciate people, but go ahead.
Wait, I have a quick question. Just a real quick question.
Yeah.
Sheon, did you ever consider law?
Consider what?
Law. Being a
Why?
lawyer.
Why do you say that? Why do you say that?
You are so good at deflecting.
I'm not deflecting anything. I'm not deflecting anything.
You are amazing at deflecting, especially when it comes to United.
We said we want to appreciate the fans, but if we want to talk about, okay, go ahead.
Sam, do you know what's funny? When the draws came out and the groups came out, I told Shion that, and it's not because I'm hating on United, but I told Shion that United would finish last, and he's like, "Come on, get out! You're joking. You know how he talks when he's trying to defend." And I said, "Okay, we'll see." And do you guys remember that meme where is it? I go save, where he saw that bowl of banga soup, and he was like, "Do I know you before?" Inside this bowl, I see periwinkle. So do I know Ten Hag before?
You say people see life. This was the same person at the beginning of this podcast. When we started this podcast, you were waxing lyrical about this same person. This same manager, you were like, "Oh, you guys wanted him at Arsenal." Now the chicken has come to roost, and
there's no chicken in my band. Please, I don't.
It's okay. It's not your push fault. It's not your fault. It's not your push fault.
But yeah, it's actually a disgrace that United. But I'm happy with it.
At least I was expecting maybe Europa. Minimum Europa, but this is after they literally swapped places with Copenhagen.
Yeah.
Like literally, that's what I was expecting.
It's okay, no problem.
All right, Shion. We've had our laugh. Right?
Okay. Anyways, I want to really appreciate everyone that's taken us this far. Without you guys listening to us, I don't think we would be able to even have this show at all. We've come really far. We just started this thing like it wasn't a joke. We were serious, but we just didn't know it was going to be this big. We had the Spotify Rap, and we were top 5 for 20 people. That's amazing.
Shout out to you guys, man. Yeah. I know we joke a lot here, but honestly, it means a lot to us that you guys are listening.
Yeah, we were top 10 for 26 people, and we were top. I think. Let me check. Let me be sure. Yes, we were top podcast for 4 people. So that means all genres that people have listened to, across comedy, sports,
relationship advice,
relationship.
I know you listen to that show. I know.
I don't. Unfortunately, I don't. All that were top for 4 people. That's huge. That means you guys really are our core fans, I mean, even if you listen to us once, we still will
Sparingly.
appreciate
Nah,
you.
we
Even
still
if it's 1
appreciate
minute,
you.
even we clicked on it and you just say, who are these guys? What are they talking about? Really appreciate you guys. You guys are really, really huge in our hands. And most of our fans, looking at the demography, United States has the highest number of people who have listened to us for obvious reasons, but we still have other people from across other countries that have listened to us in the past, and we hope that we continue becoming big. And it's funny, it's really funny because our number one episode was clearly biased, which is the first episode, but our most shared episode is Working Alone.
Yeah.
It's such a coincidence. I almost shared.
That's fine.
It's coincidence. Um, it was a good year. It was a good. I would say, even though we didn't start from beginning of the year, but we were able to garner a lot of people, a lot of fans, and we've had people comment, and we've had people, talk about their give us feedback, give us their feedback. We had different guests. So we want to appreciate everyone that's come join us: Samuel, Olu, Mamuz, Chike, Ayotunde. We want to appreciate every one of you that anytime we call on you guys will answer us. Dotun, guys who have to stay awake all the way in Nigeria, or I think Europe I don't know where he is right now, but in Europe, Mamuz is in Europe right now. They have to they try to stay awake to join us, and anytime we call on them, they never say no. They just come in one time. So we want to appreciate you guys. Let's make next year greater than this year, and we hope to give you better content, better sport content, and we try. I personally would try to stick to the truth and facts. I don't know how other people. Some
First
people
of
would
all,
want to, but
you see how you just lied, because a lot of these things here are subjective. If I ask you what the best team in the world is, you tell me Manchester United. That you can't say that you stick to the truth there. Then you're lying.
wait. How can I tell you what the best team in the world is, and it's Manchester United?
You've said that before.
I cannot say that.
Okay.
I cannot say that right now because of, I mean, by so many subjective, um, I would say, elements.
Uh-huh.
The last World Cup winner
Uh-huh.
or Club World Cup winner was who? Madrid, right? It was Madrid.
Uh-huh.
So until they crown the next person, currently it's Madrid. But if you're using European Cup, if you're using, say, UCL, then with Manchester City, the mere fact that they won treble, one in England, one Champions League, and also won FA Cup. So, but if I ask you, say it's Arsenal. Arsenal has not won any significant trophy since 1974. But it's okay.
Honorable Minister, off your mic. Off your mic.
Okay. Anyways, let's continue the show. Thank you very much.
Okay. So let's get right into the results from this past weekend. Really, by the way, the last episode, I know I wasn't here, but you and Mike, you had a very interesting conversation.
Yep.
Um,
And it's funny because some of the things he said, were some of the things he said came to pass. I guess. Yeah,
how
he made
best
some
should I say?
predictions. He made some
Yeah.
he made some predictions, and they came true. So kudos to him.
Crystal Palace, Liverpool. Liverpool somehow they were not in that game until Ayew got a red card, but Liverpool won 2-1. Salah scored his 200th goal in the Premier League combined, so congrats to him. Brighton, Burnley 1-1. Burnley continued to struggle. Manchester United, Bournemouth 3-0 as expected. Bournemouth won. Sheffield United, Brentford. That was a surprise. Sheffield won the game 1-0. Wolves, Nottingham Forest 1-1. Aston Villa, Arsenal 1-1, which was a robbery, but that's okay.
1-1. What
One
is 1-1?
zero, 1-0,
Look at
1-0.
this guy.
Oh my
I was
god.
testing to make sure you were here. I
Typical,
was testing to
Oh,
make sure.
typical Arsenal fan.
this is what I say. When I say someone is a liar, you say me. I'm the one like
Typical
No, I'm
Arsenal
making sure
fan.
people are here
just
now.
facts.
Uh-uh.
Facts. Okay,
I mean,
continue.
you fly here. You fly
He's
here.
counting the
That's good.
Havertz goal. He's counting the Havertz goal.
In his mind. Okay.
Okay. Everton Chelsea 2-0 as expected. Everton won the game. Fulham West Ham 5-0. Now that was a surprise. Fulham that's two games back to back 5-0. So well done, Marco Silva. Luton City. Um yeah, I don't know how, but City miraculously, well, not miraculously, but narrowly, I should say, 2-1. And then Spurs Newcastle 4-1 to Spurs. Shout out to them. Ange Ball is still alive and well. So, boys, what games surprised you, and what games, what were your takes from this past weekend?
So I watched the Crystal Palace Liverpool game,
Hmm.
and I really cannot, as I said in the last episode, I really cannot place Liverpool, but Crystal Palace, they have themselves to blame because they had opportunities to bury the game, but they couldn't, and they gave Liverpool a lifeline. After the game, they interviewed, what's his name? Uh, they interview Crystal Palace manager. What's his name again?
Roy
Just
Hodgson.
Roy
escaped me.
Hodgson.
Roy Hodgson. And he was livid with the officiating, and he said he's not complaining because of the game of that day alone, but in general context of the whole season, which I kind of agree with him. But he cannot. So the first yellow card to Ayu probably wasn't a yellow card, but the second yellow card was like it was a yellow card. And from that yellow card, I just knew that there was nothing Crystal Palace could do. Funny enough, the person that made him collect yellow card was the one that won the game. So that was just crazy. Yeah. You want to talk about the Liverpool game?
No, I mean, I once Ayu got the red card. I mean, it was just a matter of time.
Yeah, it's a matter of time. And it was
Just a
just
matter
it
of
was like I thought that 45 seconds later they equalized or something.
Yeah. Um,
Pretty
yeah,
much.
it was rather quick. But yeah, Sam, as a resident Liverpool fan, what did you think? Are you happy with the way your team is playing?
Um, Not exactly,
Yeah.
But
but
we'll talk about
yeah, not
Liverpool
exactly,
in
but
full.
we didn't. But
Yeah.
anyways, in regards to the game, I would say like because I woke up, I was like, God damn, this guy's not. I don't know. Maybe there's this bad omen. We have this 12:30 kickoff games, but so far our records haven't been great with it. So and
Mm.
it's really showing when we play as well. But fortunately, we got the win, and I think I think that are you leaving kind of changed the momentum because I think they were pressing from the front,
Yes.
Yep.
and
And
that
he,
kind of
That
just
well.
changed the entire momentum because he was really in the game, putting that
yeah.
energy in front, like stopping plays and stuff like that. And him just getting that red card and getting the goal right after was quite incredible. It was quite interesting.
Mm.
But yeah, it's soccer, sha.
Yeah.
And but Roy Hodgson should also be happy about the pen callback. That's what I was
Mm.
going to hint at. Because
Yeah,
normally,
but so
normally
he
pri-
was saying
prior prior to the Liverpool Spurs game, I don't think that
Mm.
would have happened.
so he was saying it so that like he doesn't understand what's going on, like everything just all over the place. He made mention of it.
Yeah.
I don't
No,
know
I
if
didn't.
you
I didn't see
listen
it.
to
I didn't listen to
yeah,
it.
he talked about a lot of things and he was just like he doesn't understand what's going on.
Mm.
I'm sure this kind of people cannot feel like angered and just resign one of those days. Like this is just craziness.
Yeah.
But yeah, um, the Fulham game too. That was another madness. Like I did not see that coming at all. I thought maybe like it was going to be a close, maybe 2-1, 1-0 West Ham win, or if anything. But although myself and what's his name, Mike spoke about Fulham, about how they are beginning to come to themselves, and
The clicking,
was it?
like they're clicking.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
clicking. Yeah, then Jimenez too is like is getting back to his best. So all that is just coming together for them. So EPL is going to be very interesting this second half of the
Oh
season.
yeah, yeah. It's actually showing itself already. Like it's the
Yeah, it's going
games
to be
are
very interesting.
so you can't really predict the game anymore.
Yeah, they're
But
becoming unpredictable.
to answer your question, Obin, I'll say 2 games caught my attention. One will be the Bournemouth game, and
Mm.
the other will be the Fulham game, as he said. The Bournemouth game and the Fulham game will be for the same reasons, right? The team, Bournemouth team, is actually clicking. If you check their past games, beating Newcastle, beating Crystal Palace away, then beating United at home, like they've actually been on a roll, and it's not like scraping.
Lucky,
Like
yeah.
no lucky, they're actually playing ball. Like that game could have actually ended 4 or 5-0,
5. Yeah, 5. Yeah.
right? But United got lucky with it. But I would say
But
Bournemouth
but
is
but
becoming very exciting.
I mean, you cannot add United to it because if you can play football, you be United right now. It's not United is not, United is not a serious team. So I
Okay,
don't
so I
think
guess
United is a yardstick.
my surprise would be United can't play football.
No, for me,
No,
that's
no,
not a
no, no.
surprise. That's not a surprise. Really quickly for me, Sam, and then you said the second. Okay, you said teams are clicking.
The Fulham one
Fulham,
will be
West
the
Ham.
second one. Like
Yeah,
back to back 5-0.
yeah,
Something is clearly clicking, and Uwobi is also like
yeah.
showing himself.
He's balling. Yeah,
Right.
we made mention of it too.
And I'm very happy for Jimenez coming back to form because, man, Wolves Jimenez was a problem. So
It was a
him
problem.
coming back is good.
It was after the injury with David Luiz that he
Yeah.
kind of just lost it. So no, yeah, you raised a good point about Bournemouth. They've won 4 out of their last 5 games, and they have and the fifth game was a draw against Villa, which, I mean, as we've seen, is no small team to play against. So shout out to Bournemouth. I look forward to seeing Solanke is finally living up to the promise that he showed as a young kid. So let's see how far he can carry Bournemouth for the rest of the season. He and Bournemouth will go for the rest of the season. The game that caught my attention, obviously for me, well, there were 2 games. In addition to United Bournemouth, even though I always expect United to lose for personal and also just pure footballing reasons, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Villa Arsenal game. Arsenal should have won that game.
Are you a joker?
No. She'll- Wait.
This is my problem with Arsenal fans. Like,
No.
I'm listening. I'm
If
listening to what you're saying.
you watch the game and your objective, Arsenal had the better chances, multiple. We just couldn't finish because on the day there were at least 2 chances that Odegaard got. He would have scored those chances. Okay. Saka as well. There were 2 chances that Saka got. He would have scored. And then there was the goal that was cancelled. Villa did not. Did it was a
Rightfully
different.
so.
What do you say?
No, I said rightfully so though.
Yeah.
Wait. Let me finish, please. Let me finish,
Villa.
please.
The
Let me
performance
finish.
that we saw from Villa
Okay,
against
wait.
City.
What did you say about the goal? Just you said the goal was.
Oh yeah.
Finished.
The goal was taken off. It was wrongfully taken off because
Okay.
the ball went in. The referee didn't even know that it was handball. He just speculated.
Okay.
And then went to the VAR. It's like he hoped, and that is not the way the game should be refereed.
Okay.
1, 2. The ball actually also came off Matikash's hand, but for some reason the replays didn't go that far back. So there's that. Now, wait. So, but in the bigger context, the way Villa played against City is completely different from the way they played against Arsenal because we outplayed them, we outclassed them, but somehow we just couldn't convert. So fair game to them. But to say that Villa was the better team, which I know you are going to argue now, that's completely false. So there's that game caught my attention, and then obviously I've been a huge fan of Postecoglou. I don't like Tottenham, but I like what he's doing with them. I like him as a coach. I like the philosophy he's playing with and the team he's playing with, and I also like the way they are playing. I hate the team, but I have to. If you see something that's good, you have to admit it. And right now, Tottenham is playing good football. You and Mike last week, you had the debate about Tottenham, and you were saying that they are going to crumble and all these things, and the reason that they will crumble is because of who they are. I think it's actually the same reason. You acknowledge that Rodri is Rodri's absence is the reason City wasn't playing well. Well, Spurs they have Van der Ven, that their defender, and James Madison out. That's a core part of their current identity. So if those two aren't there, I mean, you can't expect the team to fire on the type of cylinders that they were firing at the start of the season. So yeah, shout out to Spurs for the win. Obviously, Newcastle too was tired, but you can only play who's in front of you. I rest my case. Yeah.
Newcastle that didn't have any subs.
Uh,
Anyways, I'll just
What
say
do you mean
something
by
very
that?
brief.
can you
I
imagine?
mean, it's
Can
the
you
same. It's the
imagine?
same excuse now. It's the same excuse. They're going to make excuse for Tottenham.
Can you
Then go
imagine?
ahead and make excuse for Newcastle. That's just
Newcastle.
say. Let us say consistent. Let's be consistent. Anyways, that's their business. Those two, that's their business. But this thing, I'm sick and tired. Like I'm on the verge of just. I'm on the verge of like quitting. I don't want to watch football anymore. I'm tired, sick and tired of Arsenal fans. When they lose a game, it's never the fact that either they cannot finish properly or they were not good on that day. It's always the refs. Because how
No,
can you tell me? Wait, you said your stuff. I allowed you to finish. How can you tell me that a ball that was handball, if they did not see it, you guys were lucky, and they gave you guys, you'd have said, "Oh, you guys were lucky," but you never doing it. You guys are lucky. But the reason why there's VAR is because of clear and obvious error, which mostly because myself and Ayatollah had this debate and it made me understand, and I agreed eventually, was if the highest error that can happen in a game of football is something that leads to a goal. And if a goal is scored unlawfully or illegally, it should be chalked off. Do we all agree?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So why is it that anytime Arsenal concedes a goal or a goal is taken off or something happens, they're always crying? Like I had people crying on Twitter saying, "Oh, the league is against them. PGM MOL is against them. They shouldn't have taken off the goal." I mean, are you people kidding me? Because if the shoe was on you people's feet and you guys were the one that considered that kind of goal and they did not cancel that goal, you guys will be here crying. And wait, and you can is your opinion to say Aston Villa are very good? It's okay, it's fine.
it's no
But
problem.
as
That's a
wait
factual
now,
statement.
wait
Statistically,
now, no problem, that's fine. But in football, you have to adapt, change. You cannot play everybody the same way. That's the reason why people like Arsenal would not win the league, because people believe football is played in a certain way, it's played in one way. And that's the same reason why I don't believe Tottenham will go far. You have to adapt. They went all out against Man City because they could smell that Man City is struggling right now. That's why they could do that. Arsenal is a little bit stronger than them. So it is okay. It is fine for us to play containing football. Let us contain the football. At the end of the day, who went home with 3 points? Who's not crying that ref did not give them a goal that was rightfully chalked off? I rest my case.
So I just want to get your perspective on some things, Obina.
yeah,
So you're saying the goal should have been given
yes.
because the ball hit Matikashi's hand first or Kai Havertz's hand second?
Mazikashi's hand first, right?
But
Because the argument was that it came off Havertz and so it had to go off, but the referee didn't look at like the way the ball went in, the way the sequence of play happened. It wasn't the referee didn't definitely see the handball, like right. I don't know.
So I'm trying to get to because like okay, the referee didn't see the handball, but
Yeah.
VAR saw the handball.
Right, but so if VAR saw the handball, then VAR should have gone through the entire sequence of play. Because if you watch the highlights, just by layman, just watching highlights, you see that the ball comes off Matikashi's hand first.
Yeah,
So
but it also comes off what's his
Havertz,
person?
Havertz. Yes. So
So
why
are you
would
requesting for a pen? Let's be clear what we're asking for. Are you requesting for a pen or
so
for the goal to have like they should have just ignored the handballs?
they should have just ignored the handballs then if they because the referee himself was not like the on I think the on-field decision was goal. It was not a clear and obvious error because both
if
players.
if referee did not see the handball, how is that not a clear and obvious error?
Because and you know the rule is in no matter what shape or form, as long as that ball touches your hand, indirectly,
So
like
then why didn't we get a penalty then?
I didn't see the Matika's handball. Oh. That's what me I want to understand.
I'll send you the
It's-
video. I'll send you
because it's only then as they will manufacturing things.
I say my
They
man.
But
manufacturing it.
I
How
saw
can we
the Havertz
manufacture
one.
NBC video? Can we manufacture NBC stamped video?
No,
Please,
I didn't
please,
see
please,
it. But
please.
like, to the point is, as long as it touched Kai's hand, it's not going to be counted as a goal.
It's okay. I
No,
mean,
that's. I'm just trying to clear that up. But you, to your point, Arsenal did, like, I would say Arsenal was the better team attacking wise, but I think Aston Villa did their due diligence as well. Like they took on the chances and capitalized on it. It was a great goal by McGinn. I think it was a good game. They knew you guys were going to attack them, right? And let's not say you guys had chances and didn't finish them. Martinez was also on fire that day.
yeah. No,
I think he had a
Odegaard should have
point to
scored.
prove that day. So I'll give credit to Martinez as well for doing his job.
Odegaard should have scored though, but it's all good, man. Anyway, let's move on. So CAF African Football Awards were held yesterday, and so in the male amongst the men, Victor Osimhen of Nigeria was the winner, and amongst the women, Azizat Oshola was the winner. The best goalkeeper was Chiamaka Nadozie, and then for women, who's Nigerian women's goalkeeper, and then Yassine Bonu of Morocco was the men's best goalkeeper after his heroics at the World Cup, and also with Sevilla. And then the national team of the year was Morocco after what they did at the World Cup. National team of the year for women was Nigeria. So, what are your thoughts, really quickly, on that? Well deserved, I think, for all the teams that won.
Yeah.
For all the teams and individuals that won. Again, we've said so much about Osimhen. Hopefully, he lands that big money move away from Napoli after the season. Hopefully in January even. But yeah, any further thoughts on that?
Yeah, I don't know why when they do this fifth pro team, the best goalkeeper never gets to enter the team. Like how it's always very. I understand it's the players that vote, but it's just always strange. Like always strange because the best goalkeeper wasn't put in the starting. Wasn't put in the best 11. It's always strange when that happens.
I didn't even see the best 11. You mean for who? Who
For
was
women,
Oh, for women. Oh,
yeah, it's
yeah.
always very strange. Always very strange. But
Well, yeah. No, shout out. It's just that there's so much corruption in that NFF and Nigerian Federation. Otherwise, like we have so many talented players and people who are willing to play for the team for the teams. But the Women's World Cup, for example, like before they could get there, like there were so many issues.
yeah, so many drama.
And imagine if those women had gotten the support that they would have beat England. They have beat England. They lost in penalties. I don't know if you guys remember.
Yeah.
They would have beat England if they had but they made us proud. So shout out to them. And then Nations Cup is in January, right?
Yes.
Sure, isn't this year that is Nation?
Yeah, it is. It is.
Wow, look at us. We're so bad, man. You
Yeah,
should
it
know
is.
this. But anyway, Osimhen scored again today, by the way. So
Yeah, he won the award. It was in Africa. It was in Morocco. Yesterday, and he was traveled straight up to score a goal in Champions League. That's crazy.
Shout out.
When I first saw Asisat and Osimhen, I was like, these two are the same players. They're just different genders. They play almost the same way.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy.
Man, people in Nigeria, man. So shout out to them. And then,
Someone want to say something?
No, I said I agree.
Yeah, they play, and I love both of them. I love them too much.
Yeah.
I was so happy that they won because I was scared. I mean, if Mahrez had been nominated, then I was like, this guy have been a problem for Osimhen. But the other two people, I was like, what did they play? They didn't have like outstanding season. Yeah.
All right. So now, after Liverpool's win and Arsenal's loss this weekend, um Liverpool is now first in the league, Arsenal is second, Aston Villa is third, Man City is fourth. And so we want to talk about what the rest of the season could look like, and if Liverpool can sustain their current position and end the season with a win. So what are your thoughts, boys?
Wait. So I think the right question should be: is Liverpool looking good to win the league? Let's ask the Liverpool fan.
So I had a thought while you were talking about Bournemouth. I just
I think
wanted
we
to
lost
highlight.
him.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I had you made a comment in regards to Bournemouth, and I wanted to highlight something. Um, I am happy that the Bournemouth coach was given time. I wasn't fired on time. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can hear you. Can hear
Yeah.
you.
So like because on in the past, most of their coaches after game week 10 are fired due to bad results,
Mhm.
and it showed that they trust the process, or they trusted the process, and these guys like actually seeing the return and the trust. And I'm hoping other teams could do the same thing. Well, I think
But
Burnley is doing the same thing right now.
yeah, but this season a lot of those managers have been given a lot of chances because if not, most of them should have been sacked.
Because
Like
like
Burnley.
I'm just remembering like Scott Parker. Scott Parker was just sacked right
Yeah.
after 9-0, and that was like
Yeah. Yeah.
after the third or fourth game week. But anyways, I just want to emphasize on that because this was quite impressive by Premier League teams not firing anybody before game week 10.
Yeah.
But to answer your question about Liverpool um being title
Chances of winning the
contenders,
league. Yeah.
yeah, the chances are still high. But do I think they can win it? I don't think so yet. I
Not
still
can. Not can. Do you think you would win it?
That's what I said. I don't think so yet. And I still
Okay.
stand by what I said in the past episode that if they don't get a ball winning deep lane CDM, Liverpool cannot go the entire stretch. Because if you watch the Crystal Palace game,
Mm-hmm.
Endo, I think he still has room for improvement, but like he couldn't. He's not yet on that level that we need him to be yet, right? And there will be
Yeah.
tougher games where like he's going to meet better better midfields that would actually destroy him. And until we get that Rodri like player, or I think I don't even know who's the next best CDM in the league after Rodri, or party like player, I would say,
You
Declan.
have Palia. You have
Declan.
Palia.
or Palinha.
Yeah.
Declan.
Palia is very
Liverpool
good.
cannot go to full length. So I'm waiting till January to see how things shape, right? But I'll highlight on one thing that Jurgen Klopp said recently. Those two DMs that we're going for, I think Chelsea just fell for a trap because we were looking forward to having Caicedo and Lavia, and look at us, look at them. I just want to point that out.
Let's be serious. Let's be serious, please. I hate when fans do this thing. I hate it
Let's
so
look
much.
at them.
I hate it
Not,
so
I
much.
didn't
I
say
hate
it.
it so much. You
I
cannot
didn't
tell
say
me
it.
that. You
I didn't
cannot
say
tell
it.
me
Hold
that.
on, hold on.
Wait.
Let me be clear. I did not say it. Klopp
Okay. What
said
trap?
something
What
similar
trap?
to that. Huh?
What trap? What trap?
Pretty much. So like what he was. I just paraphrased what he was saying. So what he was saying was like the two players they were trying to go for in this the summer, they rejected them, and now they're like they're not doing like he pretty much is saying they're not doing well, and they kind of dodged the bullets. That's
Okay.
what he was kind of hinting
So
on.
so you are telling me that you Casedo in that your team, will not ball. You're 100% sure that he will just
Well,
bomb.
we'll never know.
Yeah,
No,
we'll
no,
never
no,
know,
no,
but
no, 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 no,
but
no,
we-
no, no.
we'll
See, I
never
hate, I
know.
hate,
But
I hate when, I
Sean,
hate
you also
when.
have to remember your comments in regards to him coming to Liverpool.
Thank
Yes, he
you.
was. No. I never said he
Thank
wasn't going to
you.
play. I don't know. This really frustrates me because You know, I will explain something to you guys, but you guys will always listen to what you have in your mind already.
No.
I never said it wasn't going to ball for you guys. I said it was going to do a lot more work. How does that translate to he's not going to ball? And
But
number
now,
two,
but would you say he's not doing a lot of work in Chelsea now?
because Chelsea is rubbish as a whole, as a team. That's
So,
what's going on.
but at the end of the day, like I think it still justifies what we're saying because
Wait, let me ask you a question. Are you telling me that Enzo Fernandez is not a baller?
I never said he wasn't.
So, but the whole team is rubbish. He's not playing well. He's currently not playing well.
But it's back to the same point. If he had come to a team that was ready and needed him more, his work won't be as much as it is now.
But you are saying that
because he would have
you are
slotted
currently
in
saying
and he just
yes,
does his job and he's
but
he goes home.
it's not the same thing as.
As opposed to now, like he's looking very rubbish.
But so what you just said now is not the same thing as you guys dodge a bullet. It's not the same thing.
No,
It's
I
not the
was
same
just saying
thing.
what Klopp said.
It's not the same thing because there's no way you tell me Casado will enter your team and will not play for you guys. I always mention that he's going to do more work than he was going to do it at Chelsea. Chelsea is playing rubbish right now. If they get themselves act together, trust me, he's going to play ball. It's not that guy cannot play football. You cannot tell me you look at Casado and say he cannot ball.
But I guess this last point is at the end of the day, he's doing more work there. I guess that's just the gist of it.
Oh, so you're just twisting. You just want to just twist whatever what your
no,
I'm
going based on what you said now.
But it's not the same thing that is going to play well versus is going to do more work. Are they the same thing? They're not the same thing. They don't translate to the same thing.
Why are you so combative? Listen, let's stay on topic, please. Sam, what are your chances?
The chances are quite high. This season is, I think it might be one of the most open title races we've had in a long time.
Yeah.
I think it might be a 4-headed or 5-headed race, to be honest, especially with the form of City. But I don't think I won't be deceived by that because City is not City till like after January.
Yeah.
So
they're going to go and play Club World Cup soon.
Yeah.
So there'll be a lot of outstanding games for them.
So and if you notice, most of the time, whenever they win the league, they always have that. There's always that 2 game in hand that they have, and like teams are always just like you are never settled.
Yeah.
Because they did it to Arsenal, they did it to Liverpool, they've done it to everybody. So so it actually makes it worse that the fact that they'll have like games in hand because it's like they just comes and they just knock them out. But City is City. KDB coming back is something to watch out for, and you have KDB, you have Rodri. So City is definitely not out of the race. Nobody would ever write them off. I think Arsenal is still a top contender. I personally think Aston Villa is a dark horse. Would they go all the way? No. But I think Liverpool would definitely make top 4 for sure.
So who are the 5 teams that you say are the title contenders?
Oh, so it will be Liverpool, City, Arsenal, Aston Villa, and in as much as you don't agree with this, I think they're good enough. Which will be Spurs.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, Jesus.
No.
So this is why, like, Spurs, the football they play, like, I don't think I've had this conversation with you before, but the football they play is quite good. It's impressive. Like, I watched the Newcastle game, and it's like it's very direct, like, and they will hurt anybody at any given day. So us thinking that Spurs is not ready, I think, and the fact that it's just within this short period of time makes me worry what happens within the next period, next few months or next few weeks, when you have people like Madison back and Van de Beek, the Van der V guy, I can't remember his name, back as well. Because think about it, the game against Newcastle, they just got Sarr back, right? Basuma is then back, Romero is back in the team, and like they dominated. Poro.
So why did you mention Newcastle?
Yeah. As I said, with Newcastle, with the Champions League, that fatigue is going to have a huge impact on them. So if they actually actually do qualify for the next round, and I can guarantee you they will not make top 4 in any way, shape, or form. But if they don't, then they might have a shout. But I don't think so.
But you mentioned Aston Villa. Do you know Aston Villa is also in Europe?
Then there's the Europe they're in is not Europe. I don't regard it. That's Conference League. Do you know? Do you know who's? Do you know? That's where they start Durham. That's where they start their second.
But they don't have. So that's the thing. I kind of agree with you. But the issue is that all those games with all these teams, it affects them in the long run because they don't have like squad depth.
Yeah, you mean Aston Villa? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't have squad depth, but Unai Emery is experienced enough. As hard as it is, Unai Emery is more experienced than Eddie Howe. Right? Unai Emery starts like the Durams and everything, and he's rotating his team a lot more in those Europe Thursday leagues. So I think they are fine. He keeps the core shape for Premier League, and he delves into using more players, giving them playing time in the Conference League. So I think they'll be fine, and he would always prioritize Premier League over that league.
So Newcastle is not in your list.
Hold on, boys, real quick. I don't know that it's correct to say that these guys don't have the squad for that of Aston Villa. I don't know that that's correct actually, because
for the Conference League,
for a push in Conference League and in Premier League, I don't think that's correct.
To win Premier League.
No. It's top 4 we're talking about now.
No, but
they won't. I don't think they will win. I never said they'll win.
No, it's top 4 we're talking about.
Obviously, they dark horse, but like
he said that they are dark horse, but they are in top 4.
No, excuse me, please. I said who are the top title contenders? I didn't say top 4. Of course, if you mention top 4, of course, yeah, then that's everybody. I said title contenders, title, like any of these players, any of these teams can win the league.
No, but no. Wait,
that's the question I asked.
No,
that's
but I want us to wait. I want us to recognize something that you are a contender. There are even in the contending, like amongst the contenders, there's still a pecking order, and there are teams that one will acknowledge that yes, they'll fight but they won't win it. Like that's for example, when let me obviously people have always known that Spurs they're contenders, but there's always a thing like they'll contend, they'll fight but they won't win it. Yeah. That's how it is. That's how I think Villa would.
But so the question I asked is who are the 5 title contenders? I didn't say who are the 5 people that make top 4.
Yeah, which I kind of highlighted, but yeah.
So it's different. Top 4. If I say top 4, then it's open, like it's open sesame. It's open. It's free for everyone. I'm saying which of these teams has the potential to go far.
Yeah,
in the title race.
And I still stand by what I said. Like, Aston Villa will be a dark horse. And when I mean dark horse, is like, bruh, this came from nowhere.
And you're not mentioning Newcastle?
Newcastle is not going to be a title contender. Yeah. I can guarantee you that.
Yeah. But you mentioned Aston Villa.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, I agree with that. There's a friend of mine. My top 3 is pretty much locked in. So it's Arsenal you might in no particular order, but in
we already know the other, don't worry.
Arsenal, City, Liverpool. Then this battle for 4th place for me is Villa, Spurs, and I had put in Newcastle in that bracket, but they've fallen into the battle for top 7, which is where you find teams like West Ham, United, and Newcastle now. So, but
I put Newcastle is on the lower end. I said Newcastle. Sorry. Did you say West Ham?
Yeah, the battle for
West Ham is on the lower end. No. Let's not talk about those ones.
So I say one thing, Sha. I also one thing.
Yeah.
The whole league is going to connive and make United allow United make top 4. And I'll just say it because it happened under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. It happened under Ole, where we were not spectacular, but somehow We made top four. Liverpool too enjoyed that thing too.
Sheon,
Somehow Liverpool made top four
Sheon,
at the last day.
the league is
So we'll
different
see.
now. There's
Okay, we'll see.
there's no
For
way.
We'll
Sheon,
see.
there is
Because
no
as
way.
bad as we are right now, was like we should be like maybe like 10th. But look at the table.
no,
It's
and
surprising
I hear what you're saying.
Sheon, there is no way. Sheon, hear me, hear me, quote me
because
now.
because a lot of these teams will cancel each other out. As of, I know Aston Villa is playing good football right now. They're in a very good space. But any small thing can affect them. That'll just go them, make them. Pew.
Sheon,
I believe Newcastle is even strong mentally than Aston Villa.
Sheon, quote
So,
me now. United will not finish top four. You can see this one, yeah. Take it to the bank, deposit it, end of season, cash it. United is not making top four. Anyway, let's move on.
But
Okay, really
so
quickly,
I guess
Sam, last word.
to your point, Sean, the only reason I would understand your thought process is because you guys are no longer in champions, right? So there's no Europe for you to fight for. You guys now have more time. Ten Hag, we're hoping, has more time to instill his system in the players. But with all that being said, you guys making top four this season is going to be very hard. You made a comment about only the season only. That season, every other team was shite. The entire league was actually shite that year. City was the only standout, and it showed. So I wouldn't really use that to match to like relate it to this season as well. It's going to be tough, but I don't know if you guys can make it.
There are many teams that are playing good football
Yeah, like
now.
there are too many teams.
We haven't even added Brighton to this equation somewhere somehow. Not that they'll make. I'm saying that they are still contenders for top 7. There are a number of teams that are fighting for that first four is locked in. Well, I guess it's first 7. Let me do up to 8 actually. First 8 teams. You have West Ham. You have Newcastle. Even Chelsea. I think at some point they'll come alive. So and then Everton. Anyway, let's just keep going.
Everton.
Sam, if they didn't have 10 points, they'll be.
I know. I
they'll be
saw
10th.
that. I know.
Yeah.
I saw that.
So
all these teams will cancel each other out.
Okay.
Like I don't understand what people are saying. It's not as if as one team is winning, but that team will not lose. I don't understand what people are saying.
Anyway,
but no problem. Let's move on.
So strikers, apart from Haaland, who is one of the who are the best strikers in the world now, and let's start off from there. Because so one of the, I don't know if you guys have been following Barcelona, but Lewandowski is struggling.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
That man is old now.
Okay.
But would you say it's about age or about service?
I'd say it's a combination of both.
Both.
Okay.
It's both for me. Barcelona is not playing well. They lost to Girona, which
Girona beat them well.
Yeah,
yeah.
So although Girona is top of the league, but I mean they are both clubs in the from Catalonia, and Barcelona is the team. There's also Espanyol in that region, but nobody talks about Girona. Apparently, the population in Girona is about, like, the city itself. It's about 98,000, and Camp Nou is almost 100,000. When they finish the construction, it will be about 100,000. So you can feed the entire city, go inside Camp Nou, and still they beat Barcelona like resoundingly well. So Barca is in a terrible place.
For those listening, this Obina started ranting about his beloved Barcelona.
No.
He never claims them, but he's always watching them. He's always following them.
Forget about that club. No, but okay, but let's stay on topic. Let's focus. Don't be distracted. Don't be like a cat that they shine light on you. Now start bouncing, forgetting. Anyway, so strikers, obviously Lewandowski has fallen down. Harry Kane had been scoring goals this season, but he dropped off. There's obviously Osimhen, and then Haaland is at the top of this thing. So who are
what do you mean by dropped off?
Harry Kane.
I don't know. I don't know if Harry Kane dropped off or.
What kind of what is that? How can you say Harry Kane has dropped off?
In his last 2 games? No. Hear me out.
2 games.
In his last 2 games,
this guy kills me. I mean.
Oh my god!
In his last 2 games, his form has dropped off. That's what I mean. Obviously, Harry Kane is a world class striker and he's one of the best ever. You know,
Obina,
but
I want to ask you a question, please,
sure,
before you move on.
sure.
Is Havertz a starter at Arsenal?
Kai Havertz. It
Yeah.
depends on the opposition.
Okay. Because I asked
Wait,
one of the
but
fans, he said Havertz is not a starter. And I was like, something I can see with my eyes, like, this guy starts games.
It depends
No
on the
problem.
opposition.
wait,
No
I don't.
problem.
That's that answer. I don't. I'm not sure. I agree with it.
Yeah,
It's like saying is Saka a starter. You say it depends on the position.
No. Saka is a sure starter.
Martinelli.
Martinelli is a starter.
Okay. Jesus.
Jesus is our starting striker. Yes,
Okay. Odegaard.
that's a starter.
Okay. Declan Rice.
That's a starter.
All right. Now, why is Kai Havertz depends on
Because no because like I said, there's variability in where what's it called Rice plays. Rice is the factor that makes Havertz's starting optional, right? Because it depends on the opposition that we're playing. Rice can move into that Havertz's position, and then Jorginho sits there. Or if if Partey is fit as well, there's no place for Havertz on that starting pitch.
to be fair, you yourself, you know Havertz is not a starter.
Eh,
Because if he's a starter, regardless of what team you're playing, he should be starting. Or you just change your style of play.
wait. You said he's a starter, or
No,
are you
I
talking to
said he's
Shion?
not.
You're talking to Shion. Is that directed to me or Shion?
You're the one that said Kai is a starter now.
No, Shion is the one that said that.
Oh, okay. But you said it depends on the team.
Yeah, it depends on the team that we're playing against, and also our current like the absence of Thomas Partey, essentially.
Okay, no problem. Let's move on.
No, Allah.
No,
Let's move on now. Don't worry. We'll
I mean,
visit
I'm a
later
fan
in the
of
future.
Kai. I think Kai will do good. Don't get me wrong. I
Okay.
think Kai will do
I
good.
beg the best striker in the world, please.
it's Haaland. It's Haaland.
Osimhen. I still pick Osimhen. I just wish he gets a good club. I wish he stays fit.
Can
Let
we
me
talk
think again.
about a flop though?
We're talking about best strikers
No,
now.
I
Why
know,
do you always
but,
want
but
to change
let,
topic?
let's mention a flop striker.
There's no need for flop.
That
There's no
would
need
be
for
next.
flop.
That would be next. That would be
There's
next.
no. That'll be
Boys,
next.
do you
That'll
guys
be the
know?
next.
Do you guys know I'm eyeing with this conversation?
I think so because me, I'm eyeing the person too.
Say it.
I'm not sure if it's the same, but Haaland.
Well, ooh, that's a good one actually. That's good, Darwin Nunes.
Anyways, so best strikers, I will pick Salah because Salah has his
He's not a
good
striker.
output.
He's not regarded as a striker.
Come on.
He plays one position up
He's a
front.
forward.
So
He's not a striker. We're talking about pure nines now.
okay. So how many players are in the world right now that you want to now class?
I
That's
don't
so
know.
that's where
There are not a
that's
lot of strikers right
right.
now.
Right. That's the angle I'm coming from. That
Jesus.
what happened to the this is not a pure nine. What has happened? What has happened to the game
Shocking
is,
comedy.
is that it's not funny. What has
Jesus.
happened to the game is that, like,
Jesus.
no longer need for or many teams don't operate with pure nines, so it's a dying art, unfortunately. Or maybe there's a revival going on, because I mean now, like, you have the big, likes of Osimhen, Haaland, Haaland, big, fast, strong strikers. Um, we thought that Nunes would be that, but yeah.
So I feel like Alan and Osimhen and Co is because of the way they are. You just have to just play them that way. Do you get what I'm saying? Like you just have to just like put them in that position and let them thrive.
But
Other strikers that yeah, I'm listening.
No, I was going to say, but no, I think it also comes to the fact that teams are now there's a change in the direction of football is going once again, right? Before, right, when we were much younger, in the days of when 4-4-2 was the main formation, you would have a pure nine and then a supporting striker, and eight behind, where you knock the ball forward, typical of United, knock the ball forward, and then you have the big man hold up the ball.
It's a typical United and you want 13 league titles with that.
Uh,
Are you not ashamed with your flair football?
Anyway, let's but and then a more possession based false nine style of play took hold, and that became more dominant. Then you had more technical strikers like Benzema, Aguero, Suarez, who were pure nines, but were not like big, physical strikers. Fernando Torres, okay, Drogba is a mix, but then,
Drogba is
huh?
no, I said Drogba is a mix. I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah. And then obviously, now again, I feel like now, because the game is so compact now, you now have more people trying. I guess again, Pep is always the pioneer, trying to bring back traditional, strikers that are just big, barely touch the ball, but once they get a chance, they finish it. So again, I guess it just depends ultimately on the type of system that you're playing. Liverpool for a long time didn't have a pure nine, but they were scoring a lot of goals. The front three.
Obina, please,
Yeah.
please swallow that word that you called Pep. Please just swallow it, please.
A pioneer.
Don't repeat that again. Don't
Why
repeat
not?
that again. Don't. But let's continue talking.
Why are you
But
hating on the guy?
I'm not eating, but
Obina,
let's continue talking.
I'll
Yeah.
just to add, I'll say like there might not be a lot of world class strikers right now.
Yeah.
But I'll say they're good strikers now. And when I say good strikers, I'm thinking people like well, I'll focus on Premier League, like Callum Wilson. I think Callum Wilson is a good striker.
If you can stay fit.
Yeah, if he can stay fit, like even during his Bournemouth days, he's shown signs. He's always just getting injured. Guy's always getting almost like 10 goals per season, even since Bournemouth days.
Only Watkins.
It reminds me of Defoe.
I think he's a better player than Defoe.
Yeah, I mean, it might be, but I'm just like, it just reminds me of
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
how they play. Like,
I really like Oli Watkins.
So Oli Watkins, I think he's decent. I think he's coming.
he needs to stay consistent.
Wait, hold on. Let me get something from you guys. Are you saying you'd pick Callum Wilson over Oli Watkins?
I did not say that.
No,
now.
okay. So I'm asking.
What kind of human being are you?
Okay. Who would you pick, Sheon? Oli Watkins and Sam. Who would you guys pick?
Oli Watkins is very frustrating.
I would pick Callum.
Are you serious?
Oli Watkins is very frustrating. He's very frustrating. He's not consistent.
Here's my
reason. If he can stay consistent, then I might pick Watkins.
Wow.
But again, Callum Wilson doesn't stay fit too. So who do I pick?
If it's Callum Wilson, I think it's better than Oli Watkins. No. Here are my reasons, right? I think. Hold on. I think Callum Wilson is a way better finisher than Oli Watkins. Right? In regards to positioning, I think Callum Wilson is better. In regards to holding up and linking up plays, I think Callum Wilson is better.
You think really?
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
No, I disagree. Absolutely.
Because
respectfully,
so if you watch Newcastle, like when they are playing, there's a different dimension to them when Callum Wilson
plays. Yeah.
As opposed to when it's what's
Isak,
his name? Isak, right?
The game is more compact.
Wait.
It's more like it's more arrow-headed. Like it's more. Wait,
do you guys
hold on?
Okay.
Like when Callum Wilson comes to play at that 9, the game is more like arrow-headed. It's more see that there's something they're trying to do. But when Isak is playing, he's just all over the place. Like Isak is more. He has more flair. He can dribble. He can do all that. But as a 9,
but wait. Do you guys? Let me ask you this question first of all, so that let's establish a baseline. Who is Newcastle's striker now? Like their starting striker?
It's Isak now.
It's constant. No, it's not. It's constantly rotated sometimes.
Because Callum Wilson is not fit. If Callum Wilson is fit,
If Callum Wilson is fit,
no.
Isak plays as 11.
No.
Obina, let me just say this. Especially last season, I remember this correctly. Eddie Howe had a problem on who to start. It got to a point he left Callum Wilson as the 9 and put Isak to the left.
Yes.
But right? I think yes.
Whenever let's keep this in mind though. Whenever, even when Isak starts, right? Let's say even scores or whatever, it doesn't. Immediately Callum comes on, the guy is popping.
Yep. Like 100%.
Like
you got to look at
his impact to the game. I think I've always respected Callum Wilson as a player. I think his impact to the game is is quite underrated.
Like you can tell that is mature, is more experienced. You can tell his game is
Like
different from
he's
all these
actually
different.
good. He's actually a good player.
I
Like
don't disagree with you, Sam. I don't disagree with you. But all I'm saying is that anyway, this is biased football takes.
But you're saying, hold on, you are saying as a striker, not as a player, not as someone that can dribble, carry the ball, run, and
Yes,
play.
as a
As a
striker, I would pick
striker,
Oli
as a
Watkins
pure
over Callum
nine.
Wilson.
Ah,
Yes.
no.
the only thing I
No.
think, the only thing me I rate, like the only thing I think Callum Wilson is better at than Oli Watkins is better than Callum Wilson at is his pace and
Yeah.
probably dribbling.
Yes, I said it. Yep.
Right?
Sam, link up.
Oli Watkins,
Jesus
Oli
Christ.
Watkins is very inconsistent. So this season is probably wait. This season is probably his best season that I've seen him play. So
Last
if he
season was
continues this
fire
way,
too, sir.
yeah, he was, but he stopped at some point. But this season, if he continues and he finishes this season well, I'll be like, okay, respect. I'll not start respecting him more.
Wait,
I
boys.
respect him now, but my respect for him will go higher. Like, okay, this
Wait,
guy is who he is.
Wait. This season, Oli Watkins goal and assist in 16 games. He has 14 goals and assists combined in 16 games. Callum Wilson, and you people will tell me that he has injuries, though. But let's look at his stats. In 11 games, so just not as many games, right? It's just 5 games less. He has 7 goals and 1 assist. So what are we saying?
And he comes
Out
off the
of that
bench.
11 games, he comes on the bench. You don't know? Out of that 11 games, he comes on the bench.
No,
Yeah.
so
Hey, God.
this is it. Like let's not be nearsighted, right? In the long grand scheme of things, who is the better player? Right?
Watkins.
I think it's Callum Wilson. Like, let's come to the end of the season. If Callum Wilson could stay fit, let's compare apples to apples. But right now, it's hard to compare because Callum Wilson is always constantly rotated by Eddie Howe. Watkins is always starting, regardless if he's not scoring or whatever.
So he's durable. Is it his fault?
Yeah. So those are.
But we said it at the beginning of this discussion, and we said he never stays fit.
That's not what we're comparing to. Like, it's like saying Torres that was always injured back then and comparing it to one striker that was durable.
No, boy, he's durable and giving you performance. Anyway, so this is why this is why I thought this was an interesting discussion, because it will be subjective. But ultimately, Haaland is the best striker in the world. Can we all agree on that?
I think I'll pick Harry Kane.
Are you serious?
I think so.
Well,
I think so.
Harry Kane is more complete. Harry Kane is a more complete striker. I agree with you.
Like I've been watching Haaland a lot more, and
he misses some chances. Yeah.
Not even that, and it's unfair to, like, I guess it's just the game is the game, but like I just sometimes imagine Harry Kane in that team.
Yeah.
Right? I can guarantee you that guy would have broken the record as well.
Yeah. Excuse me, if you just remember, this boy is under 23. This boy is a child. I don't know why you keep forgetting this thing. This boy is a baby. He's playing way beyond his age.
Yeah,
so let us consider that.
Yeah, but
that's what I want to say.
So wait, so if are you saying that he, because of that, he's better or what?
No. I'm saying, like, comparing him to Harry Kane is going to be unfair to him.
Yeah, but like at the end of the day, it's unfair.
But if Harry Kane is, let's say Harry Kane is like 10 all-round game, or not as a striker, all-round game 10. This boy is probably, like, to me, in my opinion, is like maybe like 9.5.
How?
9.5.
His passing is terrible.
Like, but he holds up play well. As a striker, he holds up play.
But
he holds up play, scores goals.
Anyway,
I mean, as a striker now, that's what you want a striker to do. Like, you want him to bring other people into the game. As he's not scoring, he's still causing trouble.
Well, no,
he's not scoring.
To answer your question, Obi, I think Harry Kane is better. Like, there's just a lot more to his game.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right? There's a lot more to his game that
is true.
Like, Haaland still needs to learn.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm not just And like in regards to finishing, like Harry Kane is a deadly finisher too, man.
Lethal. He's lethal. Yeah,
Like
I agree.
he's crazy. Like so, let's not just ignore the guy. Like he's not the second highest goal scorer with the least amount of appearances.
Yeah. No, I don't disagree
So
with that. Anyway, no, very interesting and very subjective and biased takes, but I love it.
Let me just say this. Yeah, you people frustrated me in this episode. You people annoyed me a lot. You people
look,
annoyed me. Like I'm
glad we did.
pissed.
It wouldn't be us
Pissed.
if we
Like
didn't.
you people angered me.
Good
It
game,
wouldn't be
man.
us if we did.
Anyway, but all right. So really quickly, boys, predictions for this week. There's a game on Friday. Spurs, Nottingham Forest, Spurs.
Huh?
Nottingham Forest,
Wow.
Spurs on Friday.
Oh wow. Okay.
All right.
It will be there.
Really quickly.
Oh. And Spurs, they will just win if they don't have any injury. They will win. Just give it to them. They will win.
You know what? You know what's so funny, Obina?
Uh,
Please, I would like to be back on this podcast when Spurs actually
lock in top 4. Yeah.
not even lock in, but they surprise you because
What will surprise me? What will surprise me?
If they beat you,
you said they will crumble.
Right. So what would the surprise be now?
Them not crumbling now.
Which is why I said lock in top 4. Them lock in top 4.
So, to be fair, if Tottenham makes top 6, I think they had a great season.
Imagine because, what kind of talk is that? What kind of talk is this?
Let's be clear on something, Sean. When you said they will crumble, right? I can guarantee you didn't mean like you meant crumble, like they will not even be in top 6. Don't
now. Come on now.
So
the reason why?
So are you saying Tottenham is a top 6 team, or is it going to be top 6?
They can make it. They can make top 6.
No. Answer the question. Do you
think?
No.
Wait. Let me tell you the genesis of this discussion.
Okay.
I don't know why. Again, if you are doing this thing again, you are misquoting. I will say something, and you guys will be saying something that you already have in your mind about what I said.
Okay. Tell us.
The beginning of this discussion was when we were predicting top 4. Top 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You want to say it in Yoruba? And people were mentioning Spurs. I was saying no, Spurs will not make top 4. And I stand on business. That was right now. I'm standing on business that Spurs will not make top 4. I don't know where top 6 now came to the discussion.
Okay, now, thank you for that clarification. I appreciate it.
God.
But do you to the next question? Do you think Spurs will make top 6?
They can make top 6. They can.
But not top 4 is what you're saying.
Yes, I said I'm standing on business from the beginning.
If and when they do, will you admit that you were wrong here?
Yeah. I mean, his prediction. I'll admit I was wrong. Okay. There's no price. No price is given now.
Okay. All right. So Sean, who you said Spurs win? I see Spurs win.
I also agree Spurs will win about 3-1.
Bournemouth, Luton.
That's an interesting game.
Yeah. Thank you.
Bournemouth is at home. Yeah, Bournemouth.
Man, I don't know, man. Luton has really been
playing well. They've been
playing well, although they have not
been stubborn.
They're playing well at home, though. You have to factor that in.
That's at home, not away.
Yeah. So
man, what was their last?
Because Liverpool. He's scared.
Their last win.
Wait, I didn't hear what you said, Joe.
I said because they almost beat Liverpool.
Oh no, they almost beat a lot of teams.
They almost beat Arsenal.
They almost beat Arsenal. They almost beat City.
Yeah.
So
Sam.
I would say draw.
Away game.
It's a Bournemouth win. Chelsea, Sheffield.
God, these ones are clowns in blue jerseys.
Sheffield, they have a new manager, but
new manager bounce.
But
maybe a draw. Maybe a draw.
I'll say
Chelsea win.
I'll say Chelsea win.
I'm saying Chelsea, but I don't trust them anymore.
No, the only reason I say Chelsea win is because it's not at Sheffield. If it was at Sheffield, new manager bounce in Sheffield's home would have Sheffield won. But this is Chelsea's win.
That's no reason why you should want to do something well. City Palace. This will be a very good game.
It's City Palace.
City win.
Rodri back.
Yeah. Haaland possibly back too.
Yeah.
They're saving that guy. They're really saving.
Yeah, I think that would be an easy City win.
Yeah.
Not an easy win. But City will win.
I think it might be easier than you think, to be honest.
Newcastle, Fulham. Ah,
I don't know Newcastle's
they have
what's it called?
Champions League match tomorrow.
No, apart from that, I don't know their players back. I don't know their squad.
What are you worried about?
No, I'm saying like if they have like good strengths, I don't think Fulham would beat them. It might be a draw, but Fulham wins.
I think Newcastle bounces back.
Oh, it's Fulham away. Yeah. Oh, this season I'm not really getting my predictions right, so I don't know. I'll just pick Fulham.
Just go with it.
I'll just pick Fulham. I'll pick Fulham.
I say Newcastle. Burnley, Everton.
Everton.
Yeah. Yeah.
Easy pick.
I would say draw for that.
Yeah. Okay.
Burnley cannot score. Just know that.
Sunday has some interesting matches. Arsenal, Brighton.
Arsenal win. But maybe like 1-0, like very, or maybe like Brighton can just look and say they want to beat Arsenal, but let's just see, sharp. Maybe like 1-0.
Arsenal win, sure.
Arsenal win, and
is that the Emirates?
It's going to be sure.
Sure. Brentford, Villa.
Aston Villa.
Oh, no. It's not as easy as it looks, so let's not be carried away because the.
But Mbeumo is injured, no? So
yeah, he is.
Yeah,
he is.
So,
yeah, that's actually their talisman.
Yeah.
Okay, good point.
Villa.
Yeah, Villa.
West Ham, Wolves. That's a tricky one.
That's a very tricky one. Both of them they play almost the same way right now.
I give it to West Ham. Kudus, Ward-Prowse. Yeah, I give it to West Ham.
They lost 5-0.
Yeah. It's a one-off.
I pick Wolves.
West Ham.
I would say draw.
Oh, you split right down the middle. And then Liverpool United.
Another 7-0.
7-0.
Liverpool emphatically, I might add.
Nah, I think it's going to be Liverpool win, but not 7-0.
I'm confident. No Maguire, no Bruno. Yeah, give it to Liverpool already, please.
Yeah, Liverpool will win.
Liverpool win,
no shot possibly too. Yeah,
it would be a shame if Liverpool doesn't beat us. Like at this point, please. It would be a shame. There's no struggle, nothing. Just take it.
Anyway.
Wait, but if you guys lose, how many losses would that be in a row?
I've not lost count.
In Premier League.
In Premier League.
Because I know you lost to Bournemouth.
Yeah.
The game prior to that.
Let me check our form. Hold on.
It will be 4 losses in 6 games because they lost to Bournemouth.
So we beat Chelsea.
Chelsea though. They lost to Newcastle.
Yeah. So we lost to Newcastle. Hold on, let me check. So
they beat Everton.
Beat Newcastle. Sorry. Lost to Newcastle.
Beat Everton.
Beat Everton.
Beat Luton.
Beat Luton Town.
Beat Town. So they had been remember they were the most informed team in November, right? They won team of the Ten Hag won manager.
Yeah. So
it'll be 2 losses back to back after this Bournemouth, but then 3 losses in 4.
Okay.
But
they'll definitely lose that game.
Yeah, no, they'll lose. Sure.
I pray and hope.
No. Sure. But anyway,
it would be a shame. It would be a shame if you don't beat us.
Because that's what I'm like. Football is just
it's very crazy, but.
Wait,
is that Old Trafford or Anfield?
No, Anfield. Sure.
Of course, you guys are winning now.
Sure.
It's going to be. I think it should be like a definite 5-0 win.
Sure. In fact, I'm telling you because I know that Liverpool they don't like United.
But you just said it's not going to be easy. I don't understand.
That's easy. That was when I said 7.
Okay. So when it's not easy, it's 5.
It's 5.
Anyway. That would come to the end of this episode. Thank you so much, Sam, for joining us. And
thanks for having me.
Please, if Arsenal loses next game, Obina, please come to the podcast. Don't run away.
I'll be here.
Don't run away.
We'll be here.
We'll be here. Sam, safe travels.
Thank you.
Dirty December. Enjoy yourself.
I'll try.
Post on the gram.
I got y'all.
All right.
Thank you very much for having me.
Always great.
Everybody supports United on Sunday. When you go to church, pray for us.
You need all the prayer you can get. The result will still be the same.
Okay. No problem. Prayer works.
Later.
Yeah.
All right, bye, guys.